Good afternoon,
Pan it around a little bit.
members of the board, members of the public, and Megan with Sitework Studios here presenting 134,
I'll
138
kind of
Biltmore Avenue,
move the screen around so you're
level
facing
one
the sun,
site compliance.
kind of piece this together.
Here you can see the highlighted parcel that contains 134, 138 Biltmore Avenue, um, fronting along Biltmore Avenue, as well as wrapping around South Market Street. Level one site compliance. Here's just a good street view. I'm sure you've driven by these buildings multiple times. Um, site consists of two existing buildings addressed 134, 138 Biltmore Avenue, PIN 9648-48-5505. The parcel is zoned Central Business District CBD, is outside of the traditional downtown core and within the intermediate height zone. Total site acreage for the project is 0.32 acres. So this project entails the two buildings, renovation of 134 to create 4 condominium units. 138 will not undergo architectural modifications at this time. Both buildings will be 4 proposed condo units. The existing planting area adjacent to South Market Street will be enhanced to incorporate the required landscaping along southern and eastern property lines. And then we'll go over the landscape plan here in a second. Basically, in summary, we have 10 trees along the property boundary will be preserved with 5 designated as street trees, remainder serving as non-mandatory buffer trees for adjacent properties. Here is the zoning, or rather the demolition plan. You can see they're going to remove existing vegetation, plan north along South Market Street. They're going to remove and rework the existing non-compliant driveway apron, bring that into compliance, and then a little bit of demolition and site work to the existing sidewalk ramp at the corner of South Market and Biltmore Avenue. Here we can see the site plan, just showing the proposed conditions. We have the new driveway, the new ramps, and then the existing gravel lot to the rear of the buildings. And this is what you all will be mostly reviewing today is the landscape compliance under 711.3 for the site. Um, you can see here the street tree spacing along Biltmore Avenue. We are missing one tree based on our requirements. Um, while the applicant has relocated those trees, or that one missing tree, to the rear of the property. Um, in the previous meeting, we talked about how um, the existing sidewalk is rather narrow, along with the right of way, and so the proposal to put um, that missing tree within a tree grate isn't possible here. There's also existing overhead utilities, so that provides a challenge and just a narrow footprint for any of the planting strips as well. Um, so in the back, they have here the newly planted trees. Um, the preserved trees will be the existing magnolia and the maples on the plan north, as well as the existing sweet gum tree at the corner of South Market and Biltmore, and the existing sweet gums on either side of the newly proposed driveway. That's it for my presentation. Does the board have any questions for me?
I have just a quick question, just clarification. The missing tree, do you mean the tree that will be required on Biltmore Avenue, but because of the conditions we can't put it there, so we put it somewhere else.
it for my
Because there's also
presentation.
9 existing
Does the
trees
board have any
shown on here,
questions for
not
me?
10, and so I wasn't sure which one's the missing tree.
So there's
I had
um,
just a quick question, just clarification.
3 trees here.
The missing tree, do you
We
mean
have
the
this tree
that
here
was
on this corner, this tree on
required
this
the
corner. The
house, and
applicants have
because of
proposed
conditions,
4
we can't
emerald
put it there,
arborvitae
so we
trees,
put it somewhere
and that will
else.
count
Because
as
there's
one.
also 9
Based
existing
on
trees
the
shown on here,
total
not 10,
frontage
and so I wasn't
of
sure
the
which
property
one's
on
the
both
missing
Biltmore
tree.
Avenue and South Market Street, they are meeting the total count of trees, but due to the spacing requirements, they're missing 1 tree, sort of in this area. And due to the existing conditions and discussions with the zoning administrator, we have allowed them to relocate that tree along South Market Street.
Got it. Thank you. The trees along the,
they're missing 1 tree.
I guess east, all the red buds. Did you choose a small tree because of overhead utilities there?
And discussions with the zoning administrator. I could speak a little bit to that, and then we can transition to Megan. But yeah, if you've ever walked back here, this is a really steep
The
slope
trees
along here.
the,
There are
uh,
existing utility lines
east, all the red
cutting
buds.
across.
Did you
Um,
choose a small
I
tree
I
because
think
of overhead
primarily
utilities
it
there?
would be a challenge to get any large maturing trees in that area.
I could speak a little bit to that,
They're
and then we can
most
transition
likely having
to
to regrade and
Megan,
do some
but yeah,
earthwork there.
if you've ever
It's
walked
a little
back
rough
here,
right
this
now,
is a really
and
steep slope
I'll open up to
along
Megan.
here. There are
Yes.
No,
existing
that,
utility
that
lines
answered my
cutting
question.
across.
Thanks.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I think
Any other questions from the board before we move to the applicant? In that area, they're most likely having to regrade and do some earthwork there.
I don't think so.
It's a little rough right now. Okay, and I'll open up to Megan. Floor is yours, Megan.
That answered
Okay,
my
great.
question.
I'm
Thanks.
Megan McCreary. I'm with Skywork Studios, which is the landscape architect on this project.
Any other
Carlton
questions from
Collins
the board
and
before
Colin
we
Mickey are also
move to
here with
the
the architects. I'll let them introduce themselves after I give you a quick summary of the site work that we're performing. I think Tyler did a good job of summarizing our scope. It's fairly simple. All of it is in response to level 1 requirements for the site, and so that includes the provision of the street trees we've already gone over. It includes the rebuilding of the existing handicap ramp at the sidewalk at the intersection of Biltmore Avenue and South Market Street in order to bring it into compliance. It also includes the provision of a new driveway apron at the location of an existing driveway entrance to the rear of the property. And that is the extent of the site revisions that we're proposing. Colin and Carlton, do you want to introduce yourselves or say anything about the architectural scope?
Well, sure, I'll be glad to. Yeah, Colin is here. He's one of my project architects, and happy to be with you folks today. Just in terms of what is happening with the buildings, the focus really is primarily on the interior renovations of these 2 buildings. Externally, there'll be repair work done, replacing rotted trim, painting, doing some miscellaneous work like that. There are some railings that will need to be replaced and deck boards and things. So that's by and large the kind of activity that's going to happen on the exteriors. I will say that the Preservation Society is reviewing these as well. We have to be in compliance with them since these are designated as historic properties. So they'll have their eyes on this also, and preliminary conversations with them have been good so far. The kind of activity that's going to happen on the exteriors. I will say that.
Great. Any other questions for our design team?
Reviewing these as well. We have to be in compliance with them since these are designated as historic properties.
I certainly do not. Are there any others?
They'll have their eyes on this also,
Um,
and preliminary conversations.
Stephen Lee, do you need to recuse yourself from voting on this? We have quorum without.
Great. Any other questions for our design team?
I know you're here.
I
I
think he
just
left
saw
the
him.
meeting.
I saw
Oh, he's
he
already left?
just left the meeting, yes.
Well, then he recused himself in hard mode. Okay, very good.
Oh, he just rejoined.
Recuse yourself from voting on this.
Wrong
We have
button.
quorum without.
Take it back.
That's how yeah, I need to recuse myself. Thank you.
All right,
So
I'd
we'll
like
just,
to
we'll
make
just
a
need
motion.
yeah,
Yeah,
thanks,
I'd
Brian.
like to make a motion that Stephen Lee Johnson recuse himself as he is also is with Sitework Studios,
Second.
the applicant for this project. Oh,
Second.
somebody second. Very good. All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, wait a
Aye.
minute. I have to do roll call, don't I, Will?
Yeah, let's do a roll call since we're virtual,
Oh,
please.
gosh.
So we'll just
Okay,
need a-
sorry.
yeah, thanks.
Jeremy Goldstein?
Here.
No, I.
Aye.
Catherine. Kate.
Aye.
Thomas. Very good. All in favor?
Aye.
I'm an I. Robin.
Aye.
Ricardo.
Yeah, let's do a roll call since we're virtual.
Very good. The motion carries. Okay. So, I can do this. Let's just get this done. I move to recommend approval of the building renovations and site improvements at 134 Biltmore Avenue as presented based on the site plans and materials submitted and the discussions heard during this review. We find that the project meets the intent of the downtown design guidelines, and I don't have any conditions.
Second.
All right. Let me run through that again then. Jeremy Goldstein.
Aye.
Catherine and Kaya.
Aye.
Thomas McLaughlin. We find that the project meets the intent of the downtown design guidelines. Thomas McLaughlin, vote. I'm sorry.
Second.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay, I'm an I. Robin Rains.
Aye.
Ricardo Sejo.
Aye.
Very good. The motion carries. I did not do public comment, did I? Did we have any?
Thank you for reminding me. We do not have any callers in our queue, so you can open it and go ahead and close it.
All right. I'm opening public comment late after we've already voted. I did not do public comment, did I? All right, seeing none, we'll close it. And that means it wasn't a mistake. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for putting up with it, and for the applicant for bearing with us as we lacked decorum at our last meeting. We appreciate it.
Thank you for taking the
Oh,
time.
you're so welcome. Yeah.
It's all good. If you need me to volunteer to become part of this committee, I'll be willing to. So.
No, that's good to know. All right.
I just bought a house in Buncombe County, so I'm invested in the area now.
Very good. Very good. Do we have any other business, or is there a motion to adjourn?
It's all good.
Yeah, no
Motion
other
to
business.
adjourn. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Robin made a motion. Is there a second?
Yes.
Second.
All right. All in favor, log off. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thank you.